Hi, I'm Kirk Evans, president of U.S. Law Shield, and I'm here today to talk about the ATF's recent rule on pistol stabilizing braces. At the end of January 2023, the ATF issued a new rule on pistol stabilizing braces, and we're going to talk about it in three ways. First, what is a pistol stabilizing brace? Two, what did the ATF do? And three, what should a lawful gun owner and a person who might possess one of these items do if they're concerned that they have an item and it's impacted by the rule? So number one, what is a pistol stabilizing brace? Great question. The ATF rule is 293 pages long. Tons of examples, tons of factors, tons of items to look at, things to evaluate, almost all in a subjective fashion. And it's near impossible to state. If we had maybe 16 hours in this video, I might have some chance at it, but it's virtually impossible to describe right now what is legally and what is legally not a pistol stabilizing brace. Let me give you the layman's version of it, not the legal version. The layman's version is, it is an item that attaches to a pistol and that either attaches to or exerts force against the forearm, upper arm, shoulder, to make it easier to hold and fire heavier or more difficult to fire pistols. So what did the ATF do? The ATF said if you have a pistol with one of these items attached and it meets all their requirements, not all, but a majority of the factors, or when they look at it, they evaluate it and decide whether or not it fits within their definition. If you meet these factors, that item is what is called a short-barreled rifle. A short-barreled rifle is unlawful to possess unless you file the requisite paperwork and obtain a tax stamp. If you don't do that and you possess one of these items, you face up to 10 years in prison, loss of your gun rights, and a substantial fine. So, what did the ATF do? The ATF did not say that these items are illegal. You must go through the proper ATF paperwork, though, in order to possess one. You have other options, which include detaching, in some cases, detaching the item, destroying the item. But that brings us to number three, is what should you do, and does my item fall under the new rule? You should contact an attorney immediately if you are concerned about this. If you are a member of U.S. Law Shield, your membership covers, at no additional cost to you, your call to your independent program attorney who can walk you through every step of this. So one, they can take you through your items and discuss all the criteria and whether or not they think that legally you fit under these definitions. And then two, if you do, what your options are, what you should do with that item, and at the end of the day, what the legal repercussions might be. Now, one thing you probably do not want to do is call law enforcement or the ATF and say, hey, guess what I've got? Let me ask you some questions about it. Please do not do that. Talk to an attorney before you do anything. The next thing to be on the lookout for, though, are court decisions. So as many of you may know, there are a number of challenges to these new gun laws and regulations all across the United States in light of the Bruen decision last summer from the U.S. Supreme Court. So, for example, the Fifth Circuit just ruled that a bump stock is not a machine gun under the National Firearms Act. We can expect similar rulings around the country with respect to pistol stabilizing braces. But the reason you got to talk to an attorney is these rulings will be, some of them will be, dozens, if not hundreds of pages long, and will only apply to specific items, or may apply to all items, and may only apply to certain jurisdictions. So for example, if a court in Montana enters an injunction, says this new ATF ruling is unconstitutional, that very well may not apply to, say, someone down in Mississippi who has a slightly different item. So again, talk to a lawyer, let them walk you through it before you do anything with these items. Thanks very much for watching this video. If you want more information, please go to uslawshield.com.